Unlock top scores with 21 essential phrases for IELTS speaking. Welcome. This lesson will transform your IELTS, speaking with powerful phrases for fluency and clarity. Let's start with, in my opinion, which introduces your personal viewpoint clearly. Next, to be honest, which adds sincerity to your responses. Use, if I'm not mistaken, to show slight uncertainty while giving information. As far as I'm concerned, firmly establishes your stance on a topic. That's a tough question, but acknowledges difficulty, then provides an answer. It depends on, shows flexibility and varied answers based on conditions. I guess you could say, softens your assertion with a hint of modesty. Well, actually, introduces a correction or a different viewpoint. From my point of view, emphasizes a personal perspective with reasoning. I mean, clarifies or rephrases what you've just said for better understanding. To some extent, allows you to partially agree with a statement, showing nuance. That's an interesting question, shows engagement and thoughtful consideration. It's hard to say, but acknowledges complexity before offering your opinion. I suppose, expresses a tentative opinion or suggestion politely. Generally speaking, makes a broad statement with room for exceptions. I'd say that confidently presents your opinion, emphasizing your assertion. That reminds me of, connects the topic to a personal anecdote, adding interest. Speaking of, smoothly transitions to a related topic in the conversation. What I mean is, clarifies your intent or corrects a misunderstanding. More often than not, indicates a common occurrence or frequency of an action. I tend to describes a usual behavior or inclination in your routine. Practice these phrases to enhance fluency and confidently tackle your IELTS speaking test.
Do you want to test your listening? In the next few minutes, I have created some tests for you based on different levels, A1, A2, B1, and B2. Please listen to all of them and try to answer the questions in the time provided. Thanks for watching us and best of luck.
Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we'll dive into practical examples for the 21 IELTS speaking phrases we learned in our previous video. We will speak slowly for better understanding and memorization. Let's quickly recap those 21 essential phrases before we dive into examples. In my opinion, traveling helps people broaden their horizons. To be honest, I'm not really into sports, but I do enjoy watching football occasionally. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 20 kilometers from here. As far as I'm concerned, reading books is the best way to relax. That's a tough question, but I think I'd choose studying abroad over staying at home. It depends on the weather, really. If it's sunny, I'd prefer to go to the beach. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Well, actually, I prefer tea to coffee. From my point of view, technology has both advantages and disadvantages. I mean, it's not that I hate it, but it's just not my cup of tea. To some extent, I agree with that statement. That's an interesting question. I've never really thought about it before. It's hard to say, but I think people today are more health conscious. I suppose it would be nice to live in a small town. Generally speaking, people tend to eat more healthily nowadays. I'd say that studying abroad is a fantastic opportunity. That reminds me of a time when I went on a family vacation. Speaking of travel, have you ever been abroad? What I mean is, people should exercise more regularly. More often than not, I spend my weekends with my friends. I tend to get nervous before an exam.